Getty farmer Martin Lyons says Brexit represents a huge opportunity. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to have a good policy which delivers. Farmer Martin Lyons, who is chairman of the Nature-Friendly Farming Network (NFFN), went to Theresa May to take the initiative once the UK quits the bloc next year by redirecting £3 billion in farming subsidies into projects which improve the quality of the soil and safeguard the well-being of wildlife and the environment. He explained, "For farmers, Brexit represents a huge opportunity. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to have a good policy which delivers." Farmers across the UK have benefited from EU subsidies. However, 80% of those payments were directed at food production and had little regard for the impact of farming on wildlife and our environment. As a result, we now need a system of subsidies that encourage farmers to rehabilitate the landscape as well as producing nutritious, affordable food. Brexit offers a huge opportunity to rejuvenate the British countryside, says farmer Martin Lyons. Theresa May during visits North Wales farmer David Dunn during last year's election campaign. If we really want a countryside that's fit for purpose, the £3 billion of subsidies the government is suggesting is a drop in the ocean compared to the investment needed to ensure sustainable food production for future generations. For example, it was estimated that the cost of soil degradation in England and Wales is over £1 billion. Mr. Lyons said leaving the EU would also free UK farmers from the maze of red tape which they are currently faced with, although he also acknowledged that uncertainty over future budgets was making them nervous. He added, "We need a strong, healthy countryside and we need to manage it properly, especially after Brexit when we will need it more than ever." Mr. Lyons, who is also a member of the National Farmers Union, was instrumental in the launch of the NFFN in January, since when it has grown to the point where it now has 400 paid-up members. A survey of them carried out earlier this month suggested that 89% believed the time was right for a radical change in agricultural policy, with even more -93%, feeling that Mrs. May needed to direct at least £3 billion towards agriculture after Brexit. He added, "For many of us farming is not just a job, it is a passion, and we have a duty of care to protect the landscape for future generations. Our members are issuing a clear call to action to government, act now to deliver radical change in agricultural policy." FU President Minette Batters agreed that the government needed to seize the moment. She said, "Delivering a domestic farming policy that works for the whole industry is going to be crucial to the nation's ability to produce food." Then FU continues to make a strong case for a profitable, productive and competitive future for British farming. British farmers have a unique and irreplaceable role in producing 61% of the nation's food while also looking after 70% of the nation's land. The British public are rightly proud of the high-quality British food that farmers produce. We strongly believe that access to this safe, traceable and affordable food is a public right and essential to each and every one of us, meaning British food should be seen by government as a public good.